Hey everyone, Dirk here. I've been in the SEO world for over a decade now, and I want to talk about something that most designers and developers won't tell you in those glossy replatforming pitch decks. Moving your online store to a new platform isn't like moving house. It's more like moving to a new country where you think you speak the language, but you've never actually visited. You're going to forget something. You're going to find problems you didn't know existed, and if you aren't careful, your organic traffic is going to fall down dead. I'm not being dramatic. Improper migrations can lead to a 15 to 30% permanent organic traffic loss. I've seen stores lose 40% of their traffic for 6 months just because someone didn't map out their redirects properly. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you plan this right, you can actually come out on the other side with better rankings because you're leaving behind a lot of platform-specific baggage. Think about why search engines get confused. Google's crawlers have spent years learning your site's architecture. URLs are like identities. They carry link equity from every backlink and internal click you've ever earned. When you change those URLs without a map, that identity dies. A lot of you are probably looking to escape the quirks of your current platform. If you're on WooCommerce, you're likely tired of the plugin soup that slows your site down and creates security holes. If you're on BigCommerce, you might be frustrated that your blog is stuck on a subdomain, which Google treats as a totally separate entity. Or maybe you're on Squarespace, where you have almost zero control over your robots.txt or schema markup. Moving to Shopify can solve these, but you have to bridge the gap carefully. So how do we prevent a disaster? It starts before you even touch the new site. You need to crawl your existing site completely. I always use Screaming Frog for this. You have to catalog every single URL, meta title, and internal link. This is your migration map. You literally cannot redirect what you don't know exists. You also need to export your Google Search Console data so you have a baseline to measure against. Once you have that map, you create a redirect plan. Every single old URL needs a destination, no exceptions. And when you implement them, use 301 redirects exclusively. They are permanent. They pass the SEO juice to the new page. Avoid those redirect chains where one link leads to another, which leads to another. That just confuses Google and slows everything down. During the actual move, try to keep your content and metadata substantially similar. If a page was ranking well, don't go changing all the text and titles the same day you change the URL. Let Google find the new home for the old content first. After you hit the Go button, the job isn't done. You need to submit your new sitemap to Google Search Console and monitor for 404 errors obsessively. For the first few weeks, I'm checking those logs daily. Any 404 is a missed redirect that is costing you money. Shopify is great because it handles things like SSL certificates, sitemaps, and mobile responsiveness automatically. But it does have rigid URL structures. Your products will always live at /products/your dash item. So you have to be ready to map your old patterns to Shopify's rules. If your store has more than 500 products, or if organic search drives more than 30% of your revenue, please don't DIY this. The cost of a professional migration is almost always less than the revenue you'll lose from a botched one. The goal is to move because you want to grow, not because you have to fix a ranking disaster. Plan exhaustively, document everything, and treat SEO as a priority, not an afterthought. Your organic traffic took a long time to build. Protect it. Anyway, that's my take for today. I hope your migration goes smooth, and if it doesn't, you know where to find the experts.